Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. Today is Father's Day and depends on where you are. So I thought I'll do a Father's Day list because, you know, fathers are most important to a lot of our kids and men in general are just awesome. So why not? I thought I'm going to pick masculine fragrances which also have this nurturing, warm character and just basically celebrate Father's Day. And what better to do it by doing a list of 5 designer fragrances, 5 niche fragrances. Actually, let me correct myself. 3 designers, 5 niche, and 2 budget fragrances. I think I've got that right. So the reason being, I wanted to cater to all the users, you know, and fragrances may not be your priority. And if you are one such person and still watching this video, this will help you because I've got 2 great budget fragrances. Let's start with that. I'm going to start with a house that I love the most, Guerlain. And I'm going to start with the fragrance which was created back in the 60s and still very relevant. It's totally masculine. It's really very stylish, old-fashioned masculine. So if you like tweed jackets, if you have a very cultured kind of a personality, slightly mature, this will suit you. If you're not slightly mature, it'll still suit you, provided you like that kind of a scent DNA. It is Rouge by Guerlain EDT. There are many iterations, versions of this fragrance. My favorite is the EDT. I absolutely adore it because of its masculine quality. Why does it smell so masculine? Because of a fantastic leather. One of the nicest leather fragrances money can buy, and that too on a budget. So this is my first budget fragrance. It has a DNA of a citrus aromatic, which is even more interesting. It's very lemony, very zesty, but it has very nice carnation. Carnation is associated with vintage fragrances and also very masculine fragrances. And there's a very, very nice leather here. It's fantastic. It's like a brand new leather. Some people call it like a leather that you associate with a saddle, brand new saddle leather. And it was associated with racing, you know, horse racing. I've done a full review a long time ago. Do check it out if you're interested. One of the best masculine fragrances for very polished gentlemen. Gentlemen of culture, or fathers of culture. Yeah, not all fathers are cultured, but we'll not go there. Next one is Davidoff. It's a new fragrance. A lot of people on my channel started commenting about this fragrance, how good it is, and how timeless this is. And I actually have been procrastinating about this fragrance for a long time. I got it. When I got it, I smelled it. And I smelled it, it straight away went to one of my most favorite fragrances in recent times. Zino by Davidoff. People started commenting on this when they saw my review on Beurre de Jour by Tom Ford, which is a 2020 release. Beurre de Jour is basically this, and this is more than Beurre de Jour. Absolutely fantastic, aromatic, warm fougere, barbershop smell. What does it mean? It means it has a smell of shaving foam. Along with that, there's a warm aspect to it, spicy warm aspect to it. Very, very comforting, unmistakably masculine, and very relevant to any age group. So if you like Beurre de Jour, I highly recommend you try this. I'll do a comparison video very soon, and I'll do a full review of Zino. Zino has been something that I've always avoided for no reason. It was always there in my shopping baskets, then I would remove it. I don't know why. I felt like kicking myself for doing that because this is an amazing fragrance. Absolutely stunning. Zino by Davidoff. These are the 2 budgets. Now let's do 3 designers, proper designer price range. Next one, people could argue it's not designer, it's a niche, whatever. Okay, niche stroke designer. It's one of the most cultured fragrances in my list. It is also a very English cologne style fragrance. Very rare because most of the fragrances are French cologne style. This is very English. It is Geo F. Trumper Sandalwood cologne. Some people might say, oh, this is a niche fragrance, this is not a designer. It's alright. Niche stroke designer. I think this is a designer. It smells like a designer. It smells like Chanel Egoiste plus more. So this is basically a sandalwood fragrance done in a very classical style. Lots of herb, a lot of spices in there. But woods and floral rose, or watery floral rose, is what is the most noticeable. It's a very fine fragrance. Again, very cultured, very elegant, quietly confident, all those English qualities, if you like. Very fine fragrance. Give it a try. I've done a full review. Only Zino hasn't been reviewed so far, which I will change very soon. Next on my list is a fragrance which copies a Tom Ford private blend, but in reality, it's better than the private blend. It is one of the nicest leather, fruity leather fragrances. Excuse me. Rasasi La Yuquawam. This is for a very confident, well-built man with heavy voice and personality and presence. Absolutely stunning. Drop dead gorgeous. Amazing. Drop dead gorgeous masculine style. This is leather with a prominent note of berries. Very slightly boozy. Hay, tobacco. It's just so much going on here. Most preferably, it's actually, you can wear this on an overcast day like today, but most preferably a winter scent. But try it and see what you think. It's a very strong fragrance, not projection wise, but layer wise, can be a little bit scary when it starts off. At least to me it is. It also has a little smell of cocaine. I've never done anything, so I couldn't confirm, deny, but basically it's a very, very fine masculine fragrance. Amazing. La Yuquawam by Rasasi. Next on my list, number 5, is a fragrance which I haven't reviewed, but I'll review it very soon. It's a superb all-weather fragrance. It's like a man who is an evergreen kind of a person. Never ages because of his amazing radiant smile. This fragrance is Chanel Egoiste Platinum. What a fine fragrance this is. This is a green fragrance. It uses a metallic lavender, which might not be everybody's cup of tea, so test it out if you can. It also has a very radiant, creamy personality. Radiant green creamy with a sharp metallic lavender. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You can throw anything at this fragrance. Work, date, office, interviews, going out to meet friends, anything, you will shine. This is, as I said, an evergreen scent for an evergreen man. Any season. Any season. One of the nicest fragrances, designer fragrances money can buy. So, now let's do niche fragrances. Number 1, niche, is from a house which only does cosmetic products. Some of them are just amazing. This house is stunning. L'Occtanne Eav. This will remind you, or people say that it reminds them of tobacco vanille. I agree. But it's much, much more than tobacco vanille. So this is basically vanilla tobacco. Contrasts with a lot of herbs. I think cypress is as well. There is a herb, and it's very, very herbal, spicy, warm and cozy. Best time to wear this fragrance is autumn, or when it's overcast, when it's about to rain. Yeah, it's just amazing. Very warm, deep, introspective, high quality. Those are the words I would associate with Eav. Absolutely stunning. Very, very high quality scent. Very enjoyable and entertaining. Next on my list is for the young fathers. The fathers who are in their late 20s and they're just, very cool dads. It is Maison Francis Kurkdjian APOM. APOM is a clean sheet smell. Very vibrant. Very classy and very modern. One of the most amazingly made fragrances that you can wear to any occasion, as long as it's daytime, sunny. Even nighttime is fine if you live in a hot country. It's very radiant, very approachable, very modern. Those are the words I would associate. Very jovial as well, sexy as well. Really good. APOM by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Next on my list is a very cultured, sophisticated, elegant, slightly aloof fragrance, Italian style, Acqua di Parma, Colonia Essenza. Extremely nice fragrance. I used to hate this fragrance because of its note of neroli. Neroli is very bitter note here. But wait for about 15-20 minutes and this fragrance transforms into an outstanding masculine cologne. Very heavy as well. So multi-layered, there's a note of clove as well, which does wonders in this fragrance. Just an amazing, spicy, clean sheet, amber resinous kind of fragrance. So this is a clean sheet smell, APOM as well. But this one is much, much more than that. It's very complex, multi-layered, very approachable, slightly mature, 35 plus. Stunning fragrance. A lot of gravity as well, natural kind of gravity. Next one is actually loaded with gravitas. It's an Amouage Memoir Man. This is known as an enchanted forest. Why? Because this fragrance reminds people of being somewhere mythical or some sort of a La La Land kind of a fragrance, because it's so weird and yet so wonderful. It's got notes of mint, I believe lavender absolute, not essential oil. So lavender absolute is much richer, multi-layered, rounded, not sharp, and sweeter. So that's what gets people who don't like it. I love this fragrance. It's a masterpiece. I've done a full review, you can check it out. In fact, I've reviewed everything in this list apart from Zino, I believe, and the one that's coming out, that I've also reviewed that one. So Memoir Man, this is full of gravity. This is full of confidence. A person who's not confident about himself wouldn't venture into territories like Memoir. So, you know, anything you throw at me, I'll be able to handle it. Is the attitude you need to wear this fragrance and like it. I don't want to pass the general statements, but what I'm just saying is that this is something that is not run of the mill. So you have to work hard to sometimes to like this fragrance. I loved it the moment I sprayed it. That's why I got a full bottle. Memoir is just a masterpiece fragrance. I love it. Just couldn't recommend it high enough to people who would like to try complex fragrances. Last on the list is luxurious. Absolutely luxurious, because it uses a fabulous note of sandalwood. It is a Jovoy, and this one is called L'Enfant Terrible. This one is, what a stunning, luxurious, rich sandalwood fragrance this is. And it's been paired with cedar, cumin and dates, which makes the fragrance a bit exotic, unexpected, and rich and luxurious. Beautiful, absolutely thick, rich, resinous, beautiful fragrance. Autumn is the best time to wear this. Or if you really like sandalwood, you can try it in summer, but the cumin note comes up a bit more. This is best suited for people in their 30s. It could be younger as well. Depends on your taste, but most suited for people in their 30s, dads in their 30s. And that brings me to the end of this list. Hope you really enjoy this. And if you did, smash that like button. Take care. Have a very nice Father's Day. Take care. Bye-bye.